Bottle pop, truth drop, welcome to the show. Champagne secrets, let your power grow. Every video, spark, ignite your inner light. Raise a glass to the future, shining bright. Empowerment is the code, we decode. Unravel mysteries, life's own secret load. Step by step, tap in, find your flow. With champagne secrets, you gonna glow.
Unlock the strength within you, watch it bloom. Life's a canvas, painted every room. Through ups and downs, cheers to what's next. Champagne secrets, life's complex. Champagne secrets, let your power grow. Every video, spark, ignite your inner light. Raise a glass to the future, shining bright. Empowerment is the code, we decode. Unravel mysteries, life's own secret load. Step by step, tap in, find your flow. With champagne secrets, you're gonna glow. Unlock the strength within you, watch it bloom. Life's a canvas, painted every room. Through ups and downs, cheers to what's next. Champagne secrets, life's complex.
Second and let's talk. Yo, DJ, roll that beautiful champagne footage.
Confidants? What is your profession? What is your profession? Nothing but soldiers and empowerment over here.
Champagne gang and visitors to the Champagne City. Baby, welcome. You have entered my domain, our domain. If this is your first time here, hi, I'm the Empress, the Fizzstress, the woman who keeps the fizz in the facts and the kick in your clarity, the curator of sparkle, storyteller of the unseen. I'm your pusher, baby. A pusher of all things empowerment, encouragement, everything uplifting to give you a boost. I'm your guide through the glittering corners of mess and chaos. So raise those glasses and sit back. Let the bubbles rise. And let me tell you what really goes on after the cork hits the floor. Welcome to the Champagne City. Let's toast. What's going on, Champagne gang? Please do me a favor as you come in, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when we jump into whichever sector we jump into for another show. You see we got a different interface going on today because we coming up on my favorite time of the year. Yes, Yes. You know, chestnuts roasting on an open fire. You know. Yeah, y'all don't feel that? Y'all don't feel that in the air? You don't? Jack Frost nipping at your nose. I can't even sing for real, and I feel that in the atmosphere. Y'all don't feel the chestnuts roasting? You don't feel the holiday spirit in the air? And I know some of y'all gonna say y'all don't celebrate Christmas. I mean, I get it. I understand. I get it. That's fine. I'm just excited about the holiday season, and I hope you are too. So we're gonna have some holiday inspired stories, some holiday backgrounds. We're going to have some series that are coming out that are specifically murder mystery Christmas inspired. Yeah, all to do with massacres that happen on Christmas. So make sure you're locked in and link up. And let's get ready to get into it. But before we do, it's time for our positivity and affirmations. So please do me a favor and take that glass and raise it high in the air if you're ready to be affirmed. And today, of course, because it's Sunday, I feel like we ought to give God his due. So for our affirmation today, we're going to be looking at a scripture. This one comes from Luke 5:1-7. And I just want to encourage someone who's listening, someone who's watching, someone who may be watching later, possibly my replay gang. I just want to encourage you to try again. A lot of times what messes us up and what confuses us and what keeps us from progressing forward and what keeps us stagnant is not the try. We have the ability to try. It's the try again. It's the ability to get up after a fall, because it's not a fail as long as you get back up. It's the ability to do it again. You fell in love once, it didn't work. So you're struggling with falling in love again. You gave a woman your heart once and she broke it, she shattered it. Matter of fact, she served it back to you on a silver platter. So right now you're struggling with the ability to give someone your heart again. And you may have messed up your queen because of what a peasant did to you in the past. So I want you to look at this scripture, because today I just want to encourage you to try again. It says, and it came to pass that as the people pressed upon him to hear the word of God, he stood by the lake of Gennesaret and saw two ships standing by the lake, but the fishermen were gone out of them and were washing their nets. That is signifying, look, we done. We ain't caught nothing. We cleaning the nets. We getting ready to go home. It's done. It's over. And he entered into one of the ships, which was Simon's, and prayed him that he would thrust out a little from the land. And he sat down and taught the people out of the ship. Now when he had left speaking, he said to Simon, launch out into the deep and let down your nets for a draught. And Simon answering said unto him, Master, we have toiled all night and have taken nothing. Nevertheless, at your word, I will let down my net. And when they had done, they enclosed a great multitude of fish, and their net brake. And they beckoned unto their partners, which were in other ships, that they would come and help them. And they came and filled both the ships, so that they began to sink. Now, I need y'all to pay attention to something, right? Number one, you have to have the ability to hear from somebody else when you can't figure it out. Right? Try again, but you got to try again with the right people. A lot of our problem was we tried again and we tried again and we tried again, but we tried again and again with the wrong people. And that's how we ended up shipwrecked and broken, because it wasn't in the try, it was in who you tried with. Right? Because the people they were out there fishing with, they weren't able to catch anything. But here you have Jesus coming along and telling him, you know what? The problem isn't necessarily with the tools that you have. Matter of fact, the problem ain't necessarily with the people you fishing with. A lot of times the problem is in the location that you're fishing. I need you to take all the tools that you have right now, and I need you to go out further. See, some of y'all got all the tools, you have the dream, you have the idea, but you still at the shore. What good is a boat on the land? You still in shallow water. So he tells him, I just need you to go a little further. My encouragement to you today, as we get ready to get into today's show, is no matter what it is, try again. The dream isn't dead. The vision isn't dead. A lot of us just entrusted the vision to the wrong people. We released the dream into the hands of individuals that weren't qualified or quantified to handle it. So they dropped it, but the dream is still there. They're just not. So tell me which one was supposed to stand. The dream or the people? Try again. Yep, he broke your heart. He did. He cheated on you. He did. It was the worst heartbreak you ever experienced. Yep, she cheated with your boy, with your homie, with your friend, with your kids. She cheated with anything she could find to cheat with because her heart was never with you. Try again. They keep telling us never trust the big button to smile, and y'all keep doing it. Try again. This time, try with different parameters. Go deeper. You choosing too shallow. That's why all she care about is your money. Try again. Go deeper. All he care about is what between your legs because that's all you presenting him. Try again. Go deeper. You don't let him get the kitty until he proves to you that he worthy. And that has nothing to do with what's in his pocket. That has to do with him being a leader. You don't let her get to second base, fellas, until she can prove to you that she's worthy of first. A lot of y'all passing up y'all queens for these peasants just because it's shaped like a Coke bottle. Not realizing it's poison in that cup. Let's talk about it. Now listen, we got a show to get into today, but I just wanted to encourage y'all. Try again. Stop holding yourself up. Try again. It's not over until you stop. As long as you have breath in your body, there's the opportunity to try again. There's an opportunity for God to come through and work a miracle that's going to blow your mind. Ask me how I know. Try again. Your destiny, your breakthrough, your future, your purpose is wrapped up in your ability right now to make a decision to say, forgetting those things which are behind me and reaching forth to those things which are ahead. I press toward the mark, toward the goal of the high calling of God through Christ Jesus our Lord. I'm going to try again. Forgetting what happened before, forgetting who hurt me, who left me alone and isolated, forgetting the money I lost. The money I lost was a lesson for what not to do with the money I gained. Try again. Got it? You ready? And if you feel that deep down on the inside, take that glass and raise it in the air. Let's toast. So y'all listen, we got some stuff to get into today, and this is going to be part one of our show. For those of you who are content creators that are part of the Champagne City, you do understand this fact that when you are gathering information for shows, you saving this one on the computer so you can get back to it because you're in the middle of this one over here. And while you're working on this one, about 3 other things over here have dropped, and you need to save those so you don't forget about it because you still want to cover it. Now you got a computer full of videos that you ain't did nothing with yet because y'all out here in these social media streets cutting up and acting a doggone fool. So y'all probably gonna get 2 shows today because I need to clear some of this stuff out, because there's some other stuff that I want to discuss on tonight. So please make sure you have your notifications set because it's going to be potentially about 10 p.m. Central or 11, one of the two, but set those notifications so you'll know. But what I want to do is get into some of this foolishness because y'all really been cutting up. And the first thing that we gonna start off with, no. Let me get back here. We gonna start off here. So I happened to run across this story on social media, and I told y'all know your girl really don't know a lot of these celebrities anymore because I think these new age celebrities are real soft. I do. Sorry. I don't know what happened like post COVID, but the new age celebrities have to me have gotten really soft. So I happen to run across this story of this, I guess he's a rapper, singer, I don't know, by the name of Burna Boy. And there was a young lady in the concert, I guess she had fallen asleep. And he took the liberty during the middle of his concert. Of course, I know you would think, because we're in the age of like Chris Brown and all of that. So you would think that he took the time to make her feel special, right? Make her feel one of a kind because she's at his concert and she's falling asleep on the front row of his concert. So I know he's going to make her feel like, you know what, baby, you ain't got to go to sleep. But even though you did, just know that I noticed you noticing me, noticing you. So come here and let me make you feel special. Oh, he made her feel special like this.
We're doing this shit because we're fucking doing it and we love it, you understand? So when I stand up here and I see you over there with your girl sleeping in front of me, it pisses me the fuck off, man. You understand? So please take that the fuck home. Yeah? Fast now. Take that home. Bro, I'm not doing no more song until you take her home, bro. Real life. Are you taking the fucking piss, bro?
It's my birthday.
And first of all, whoever that is in the background talking about it's my birthday, y'all gotta leave, it's my birthday. Bro, shut up. Y'all get on y'all are the reason why these so-called celebrities and Insta celebrities and wannabe celebrities, and just because I know how to take a computer and put some pixels and sounds together on a computer, I think I'm a celebrity. Celebrities, see, it be y'all. It really be y'all that make these people think that they more than they really are. It is. It's y'all because y'all uplift this kind of behavior. Y'all uplift it. Since when is it okay to embarrass somebody at a concert? I didn't pay my money for you to embarrass me. Not at a concert. I could understand if I was going to a comedy show. Now, at a comedy show, you sit on the first 3 rows. Now, whatever happens, you kind of had it coming. You know what happens at a comedy show. But I spent my money. I'm tired. Matter of fact, she's sitting on the front row, so she spent money for the tickets. And you got the audacity, the unmitigated gall to call somebody out first and then call her a bitch. And you supposed to be her nigga. Oh, my Lord. And you mean to tell me you didn't shut the concert down? How Hi, Derek. I hope I am pronouncing that correct. Hi, Derek. You mean to tell me you didn't shut the concert down when this Negro called your woman a four-legged dog? Are you cool? See, this is why I have a problem with these new age males. This is why I keep telling you ladies and men, because this ain't an isolated situation, but this is why I keep telling y'all ladies in particular in this situation that you better know who you're falling in love with and who you're giving yourself to. You better know. Do you know why I say you better know? Because in situations like this, when a man should have been the one to stand up for you, I could care less about the rest of the crowd. Your man, the one you walked in with, the one you hugged up with, the one you lay down with at night, you mean to tell me somebody on the stage embarrassed me in front of you and you just sat there and got up and walked out and did nothing? Now, I understand you don't want to cause no scene and go to jail. I get it. But you did nothing. You didn't say nothing. Like, I would have even respected it more if he would have pulled a Will Smith, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. I would have respected that more than him doing nothing. He didn't have to slap the man because he wasn't going to be able to get close enough. I get it. He didn't have to slap him, but I would have respected a good keep your name, my wife's name out your fucking mouth. I would have been able to handle that. Would have. But you said nothing. Hubby, boyfriend dear, lover boy, nothing at all. Child.
Bro, hurry up, man. Wallahi, I'm not doing another song till you go home. Wallahi.
Look, listen to all the people screaming in the background. You need to get out! You need to get out! And y'all wonder why we're not ready for a revolution. Y'all talk all that good revolution game. I listen to it and it sounds good to hear black people finally in a point where we talking about a revolution. But do you know why that revolution talk is all talk? Do you know why it's all talk? Because at a time when we need to stand up and defend and look out for our own, we step back and let each other be dogged out. That's why we're not ready for the revolution that we keep screaming that we're ready for and that we want. No, because this sister, a woman, yet y'all the main ones running around screaming, the black woman is the most undervalued, unrespected person in the world. And guess what? It was a black woman in the background screaming, "You need to get out. It's my birthday." We don't protect each other. That's why we not ready for a revolution. Said what I said. Won't take it back. If we gonna talk about it, let's talk. Scoot up. Come talk to me. I talk back. We not ready. We don't protect us. But we constantly screaming somebody else need to. All this dry, drowned out ass, depressed ass sounding, downbeat, downer. Everybody sound like they coked up heroin addicts, crackheads, laid out waiting on the next hit to finally take them up out of here or take somebody else up out of here. That's all the damn music sound like. And y'all let this ninja get up on the stage, disrespect the woman, did it in front of her dude, and she just did nothing. He did nothing. Girl, that nigga wouldn't be able to get a kitty or a cat from this point forward. At all. Sorry. The crowd should have got up and walked out. Especially those, because y'all running around FBA, Foundational Black America, FBA. All the FBA should have got up and walked out, right? Because that's y'all fight, right? He ain't from here. That's y'all fight, right? Ain't that what y'all say? Not us, because we not the same. And before anybody jump in the comments and say, oh my God, because she's making it about the Africans against the Americans. No, I'm not. I'm making it about what you say versus what you do. I'm making it about what you preach versus how you act. Right? That's what it has to become about. That can't be just lip when it's time to show it and you don't put it forth. And then you wonder why nobody else believes it. No, nobody believes, say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. Nobody believes that we really believe that. Do you know why? Look how we treat each other when it's time to stand up and really say it loud, we black and we proud. And we ain't to be played with. No, we ain't ready for no revolution. Sorry. But let's continue. Hold on a second. Let me go check this. Say swear, Father Lock. Say swear. Let me go check. Let me go see something real quick, Champagne Gang. Y'all just stay right there real quick. Y'all stay right there. I gotta go see something because somebody had said something that I needed to go see. I needed to go see. Y'all, hold on a second. I gotta show y'all this. I gotta share this with the family. If you a visitor, don't be mad. Don't be mad. See, the family has been here with me through some stuff. You feel me? So little stuff like hitting 1K. Oh yeah, that's a big deal to the family. Let me show y'all real quick. Hold on. Do y'all see that? Champagne Secrets TV. After 2 years of fighting and videos and editing and crashes and fighting against the YouTube algorithm and live shows and editing processes that took 2 and 3 days just to get a video edited and done because I wanted to give y'all top production value because, you know, I'm a one-woman show and everything that you see is done and created by me. Baby, we have made it to 1K and I wish I had a soundboard. I really wish I do. I really wish I had some what is it? I really wish I had some confetti I could throw on the screen, but we are going to have a party. Yes, we are going to have a celebrate. We are. It's probably going to be tomorrow sometime. It will be before the end of this week. We will have a celebrate where we drop the link and the Champagne Gang can come up on the panel and we kick back. I wish we could, have some, medication on the stream, but, I don't know how YouTube feel about that. But we will have a kickback. Thank you, Champagne family, for every like, for every view, for every share, for every comment. Thank you so much for every person that you invited that came over and subscribed. Thank you so much. All of this is because of you. Now, if y'all could do me a favor, because we got to hit that 4,000 watch hours. We are at about 3,000 right about now. If you can go grab a video. See, I was at 4,000 last year. I made 4,000 watch hours. In my first year, I just wasn't at my 1K subscribers. So it reset. So please, when you have some time, if you're at work and just chilling, please go grab one of those videos and watch it for me so that I can fully be monetized. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much, Champagne Gang. Now let's get back to this burner nigga.
Hey, get her some water!
If you ever like, put them lights over your head, light this shit up.
And it's really bad because I'm a person who likes music. So I'm not one of those individuals that believe like, oh my God, it's just got to be all black everything. And I mean, I'm talking about African American, black, and to be honest with you, half of us don't know what's all in us. We really don't. We know what they told us. That's all we know. So we so busy pushing away instead of, like, I just don't understand all the division. Like, why does everyone insist on wanting to be divided instead of coming together and putting everything that we have together and becoming amazing? The Avengers couldn't have been the Avengers with all Incredible Hulks. They couldn't have, because they still would have needed an Iron Man. They still would have needed one. They still would have needed a Thor with that long blonde hair. Yeah, they would. They still would have needed a Thor. Yeah, I still would have needed a Thor. Is all I'm saying. He still would have needed that doggone what's the thing? Hammer. He was still gonna need his hammer. What you mean? Come on now. Thank you, Hyderica, for being my 1,000th sub. Thank you so much for joining us. And I'm about to get frustrated because why didn't your alert pop up? Is what I don't understand. When you subscribe, now I'm gonna have to go over and have a conversation with Stream Elements to see why your alert didn't pop up. I wanted you to see your name dance across the screen when you subscribe, like everybody else gets to see their name dance across the screen when they. I tell you what, Hyderica, go unsubscribe and resubscribe. I want you to see your alert. If I wanted to be, now what, YT Quan? If I wanted to be, you got another question? It can be whatever show I want it to be. A freak show, a nice show, a fun show, a hot show, a weak show, a play show, a game show, nigga, yo show. However you want it to be, it can be. Please don't come over here with foolishness. Please don't. It's not even those kind of channels. It's not. We have fun over here. We do. We're family. We like to keep. Don't bring no bullshit and it won't be none. All right? Don't do that. Don't do it. Tell him, Sage Capri. Thank you, baby. All right. Let's continue. But I don't know why I didn't show up for you, Hyderica, because the alert should have popped up with your name showing up there. Where's Burna? There we go. Okay, well, if it's all love back then, baby. I'm just telling you, I'm matching your energy. If you giving me love, I'm sending it all the way back to you. But if you trying to dance with me, baby, we can dance all the way to hell, and I don't want to. I don't want to, because this is a good day, and God is good. It's a Sunday. And it's snowing outside, y'all. I just wanted to have all this snow on Christmas, like, for real. We family over here. It's like a fireside chat. So, you know. Show can get freaky. It just depends on where we go with it.
Burna Boy don't by himself use your own hand destroy career. Now so life just be. The moment as a human being you don't feel like say you don't big pass advice. That is the beginning of your problem, the beginning of your downfall. I remember when they make video to advise people, you go they see comment like gay, why you dey advise people we get money past you? Bro, nobody is bigger than advice. As long as you be human being, nobody for this earth big pass advice. Anybody can advise you. Because some people, they the point of their life, they are in that point where we say they don't forget where they come from. And somebody need to remind them, say, bro, not forget where you come from. Oh. Burna Boy forget where you come from. You know how many years it take you for industry, you not grip blow?
Now, I can't understand everything that he's saying, but I did hear him say he forgot where he came from. And this is why I keep telling y'all that we not gonna make this an African thing versus American thing. Like, how dare he come and get up on our stages in front of us and talk to us that way? Because some of y'all own talk to y'all like that and treat y'all like that. So we not gonna make it an African thing versus African American thing. This is a issue of character. A lot of these celebrities and a lot of these performers have serious character flaws. It's a issue of character to make you stand up on the stage and do somebody the way this man did that girl because she was tired. She paid her money to be tired. So if she wanted to be tired, she can be tired. Front row seat. Yeah, how much was the front row seats at his concert? Whatever she paid for, if she wanted to crawl under the seat, she could do it. She paid her money to do it. How dare you? This is a character issue. Because y'all blow these people heads up and they think they too big than they think they bigger than the program. Ain't no one person bigger than the group, Otis. See, that's the part we missing. Y'all be trying to be bigger than the group. And some people just demonic. You got to understand. Now, let's be honest. Because we are talking about a Nigerian. Now, no tea, no shade. But we do know over in Africa, baby, they tempering and other things. Now, Hyderica. There you go, girl. Look. That I told you I wanted you to see it. I wanted you to be able to see your name dance across that screen like everybody else, girl. You had to see it. Welcome officially to the Champagne City and the Champagne Gang. Come on in, grab a seat, grab a glass of something bubbly, kick your feet up. But y'all know they got witch doctors and head shrinkers and all kind of stuff over there. That boy got something going on in his eyes that lets me know he might be a little different. And then y'all letting him tap into the US dollar and take it back over to Nigeria and come up. Oh, y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. I done already told y'all what the rate of exchange is between the Nigerian naira and the US dollar. So you take all the money that he made in the US dollar for his concert and take it over to Nigeria and convert it over to Nigerian naira. Sheesh. For him to come over here and talk to y'all crazy and y'all own stuff. And all y'all did was, y'all gotta go. It's my birthday. You gotta go. Child, bye. This is why we ain't ready for no revolution. We don't even like each other enough to fight for each other. Let's not fight other people for each other.
he did as underground artist for more than how many years he not blow. All those years the talent not there. The talent they inside there, but talent is never enough. God just by mistake show you small favor.
Burna Boy situation. Let's talk about it real quick. So apparently, my man, you know, he's getting a lot of backlash because apparently he kicked the woman out because the woman, she was sleeping at the concert. And I think he made some other remarks. You feel me? Y'all can correct me in the comments. He said that he don't like broke fans. And now he's just getting a lot of backlash. He's not selling out shows like he used to do. A lot of his concerts, they getting empty as hell. You feel me? He's canceling shows. Like, it's pretty much fucked up for him right now. Now, to be honest, this is not that serious. You know, bro made a mistake. You feel me? He thought he was bigger than the program. His ego really got to him. You feel me? But the internet will humble your ass real quick. Don't ever forget that. I don't care how big you are, who you are. Always remember, it takes a couple of seconds for the internet to humble your ass, like 100%. You feel me? And it's crazy because again, like nigga, most of your fans are probably gonna be broke. You're not entertaining a lot of rich ass niggas. You feel me? A lot of rich ass niggas probably hire your ass to come to the thing. But again, point aside, you feel me? For you to say that you don't like broke fans, or you to say, who are you to tell somebody to leave and they paid their hard-earned money for you to come entertain me, nigga? I own you in this moment right now, nigga. I don't care if I fall asleep, nigga. I paid my ticket. Now, some people saying it's over for him because
he said what he said. See, y'all, this is... Hold on one second, because my grandpup is tripping. Hold on one second. She fussing at the neighbors, y'all. I'm sorry. She trying to get them together because they being loud. But everybody keeps saying, you're not bigger than the program. You're not bigger than the program. The same way the crowd boosts you up, the crowd can push you down. This is why I keep telling y'all, we are in the Coliseum. Are you not entertained? This is consistently where we are. That's it. It's all about being entertained. That's it. They don't care. They don't care if you are, your feelings are hurt. They don't care if you're embarrassed. They don't care if you're dealing with mental health struggles. They really don't care. They don't care. It's all about entertaining the crowd. And the crowd likes... See what I mean? Hold on, y'all. I had to get my grandson to get her. Y'all know it be the little dogs. It's always. She a toy poodle, and it's always the little dogs that make the most noise. See, I used to have 3 big boy pits, like 3 big boy staffies. I'm 5'11". They came to my waist, so I'm used to big boys. My boys didn't make that much noise. They were just gonna sit there and look at you and wait for you to do something dumb. Little dogs got something to prove. But y'all listen, it's all about understanding you're not bigger than the program, but y'all have boosted these people heads up to believe that they are. Every single one of them. We've seen it from Rolly when she got her come up on Zeus. We've seen it from Cardi B. We've seen it from Chrisean. We've seen it from just about every celebrity that is an instant celebrity. See, our celebrities from when we were growing up, and I'm talking about the 70s, 60s, 80s babies. See, our celebrities were different. You know, they were like, you know, enigmas. We weren't a part of their life. They were something to ascribe to. See, y'all celebrities too upfront and close and personal. Like they too regular for me. You see them everywhere. It's nothing to ascribe to dream about being. It's right there. Right there. Like, go away and disappear and do something. And let us think that you know, in what's the name of that land that they was in the movie Avatar? Let us think you there making music. Let us fantasize. I want music to take us away again. Not remind us where we are. I want it to take us away to another place. John Legend told us your feet is so high. I mean, you're so high, your feet are touching the sky. You know your feet can't touch the sky, but you want to feel like it's so good. Baby, it make your feet feel like it's touching the sky. That you want music to take you away. Y'all music don't take you no damn where. It reminds you that niggas is trash. It reminds you that females ain't ish. It reminds you that these kids is homicidal and borderline ready to take theyself out. It's way too up close and personal. It doesn't give you anything to ascribe to. And I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, it ain't no Calgon take me away moment no more. See, the music used to take you away. Drifting on a minute. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to drift away. You did. You did. You did. Maybe you've never been in love like I've been in love. Knowing damn well you ain't never been in love like that. But you felt like you could attain it. You ain't never had no love like that, because if you had a love that good, baby, you wouldn't keep falling for trash, because true love will deflect anything that doesn't look like it. No, you ain't had no love like that. No, not falling for Jimbo and Bobo and Day Day Nuck Nuck and them with no job, no money, no career, no diploma, barely any teeth in their damn mouth, living in their mama basement. No, you ain't had no real love. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. You ain't had no true love. No, y'all still need Calgon to take y'all away. But this music is way too right here. Right here. And it's because of y'all that when they get money, all of a sudden y'all are broke bastards. Y'all broke and they don't want broke supporters and they don't want broke fans. Yeah, y'all did that. Y'all did that. Because y'all pushed the wrong people to the forefront. You did. You realize they had a talent, but they didn't have no character. See, back in the day when they chose celebrities, when they chose models, they chose individuals with talent and character. See, now you don't need to have talent. You don't need to have character. All you need is a computer, a phone, and a modulator, and you can just about go viral. Just about go viral, honey. Not back then. You needed character, because character got you in the door. Like the producers needed to be able to want to work with you. They had to be able to want to do a movie with you, do a song with you. So you had to have character. You had to have something that kept you in the door when you walked through it. Not now. Nope, not now. Not now. What y'all think about this whole Burna Boy situation? Drop in the comments and let me know.
Had a hit since 4 or 5 years ago, his last big joint, and you feel me, this is going to be a career ender. But you know, me personally, I think if you're a good artist, if you got talent, you can always rebound. You can always bounce back. So drop in the comments out there.
This Burna Boy situation is a reminder of a couple of things. Number 1, never think that you're above the program. Number 2, play stupid games and you'll win the appropriate price for it. Number 3, just because you've gotten away with certain things in the past does not mean there will not be a breaking point. The situation at hand is truly unfortunate, but was inevitable. There was no need to embarrass the person that was in the audience. I am someone that's actually gone through that when I was a little bit younger. I know how much that has impacted me to this day when it comes to public humiliation. You've seen that someone is sleeping in your audience. Burna Boy is well within his rights to say, I'm here giving a show and you are sleeping. However, to now find out that he was allegedly late for the show, why would the person not be sleeping? I would call him an Afrobeats artist, but the last time that he spoke to us, he said, please don't, he's not an Afrobeats artist, so African artists. A lot of my first experiences with concerts were with Afrobeats African artists. For context, I'm based in London. For me, I thought the normal show starting at 9, 9:30, 10 even, until I went to go and see Ray. That is the person that shocks me. Ray was out with the orchestra. The whole live band. Max 8:30, 8:45, 9 were deep into the show. If you got there thinking that she was going to do African timing, oh baby, you had missed a good portion of the show. Like I said, he was well within his rights to have that observation. He has eyes. He can see the person is sleeping. Fine.
Like, I'm not here to dispute that. That is why you have your crew. That is why you have security. What would have made the most sense was to whisper into somebody's ear and say, I see someone is sleeping, please check on them. That is even for health and safety reasons. Is the person anemic? There are so many reasons as to why that could have been the case. What I think RH needs to understand is that a lot of their shows is somebody's source of escapism. Some people are going through some real life shit. We are in tough times, and I feel that lack of empathy, that lack of even trying to understand before you chastise and you embarrass on the big mic. There is just something about people using mics to disgrace people that I really hate. I hate it so much. You are not on a reality TV show, you are performing. Now, the alleged additional context of the father of her child passing away, like, oh man, and then you double down on this and you are basically insulting your fans. Now, going back to my third point that I made in the beginning of this video, getting away with things in the past. This is not your core audience that may have allowed this to run in the past. This is an audience that, if we're being quite frank here, let's be real, you've changed your sound for to appease them. You got your Brandy sample, your Tony Braxton sample, etc, etc. You
talk about it now. See, I like people like whoever this is on the screen. See, I like people like this. And let me tell you why I like people like this. Because they're willing to be honest in the situation no matter who's going to like it. Because the fact that no matter, I was talking to other content creators, and Father Lot can attest to this. And even some of my supporters who just visit other channels and are part of other communities on YouTube, because I never tell my supporters, oh, you just got to be over here. That's dumb. Like, who does that? But even when you listen to other content creators, a lot of people have changed. And they change when they get more subscribers and when they get more supporters, and when people start giving to their Cash App, or when they start getting more members, you start seeing a lot of people change. It's the same way with Burna Boy. The same thing. He's saying the same thing happened with him. When he realized he could tap into a different audience, he changed his music to cater to that audience. Do you know why? Because the American audience is where the money is. Like it or not, it's factual. Everybody wants the American dollar right now, except countries who the American dollar is worth more. And it's not that many. So he's absolutely right to stand 10 toes on this and say, look, at the end of the day, he changed up his sound to fit a totally different audience so he would be accepted by them. And I've also heard from Africans as well on TikTok that this is not new to him. He's kicked patrons in the face. He yells at, like, y'all go to concerts to be humiliated? I don't know. Maybe that's the new age concert. Let me just shut up and let him finish talking.
The people that you are trying to impress, they are not going to allow someone that is not their own, especially, to get away with that. And this is why we're where we're at, where a show has to be cancelled, where half the arena is empty when you're known for filling up stadiums. What? And I think this is the consequences of enabling. That is not to take accountability of him. He's a grown man that should know and do better. But when this behavior is glorified, this is what happens. Because those that glorify this behavior, they cannot fill those empty seats. They don't have the power to make the show go on. Like I said, the behavior is not new per se. Like I mentioned, you change your sound. A lot of your core audience have not been happy with that. The people too that you're trying to impress too, you have not made them happy presently. Where are you going to go from here? I cannot say for sure that this will have a long-lasting impact. However, the short to medium-term impacts, we're witnessing it in 4K right now. That is truly on him.
I don't know, y'all. Drop in the comments and let me know what y'all think about the whole Burna Boy situation. I will be dropping a full video on this, and I will be dropping it, hold on, over on our other channel, Champagne Secrets Reacts. This is our reaction channel where we cover TikTok story times, champagne shenanigans, pranks, things like that. We do have an area over here called Glam Pops, and that's specifically for women, for all of those things, you know, to help us get snatched and stay tight, you know, so that we can get the skin and the body together, ladies. I'm creating one of those segments over here as well, but make sure you subscribe over there, because I will be dropping a full video on the whole Burna Boy situation over there. Now I want to get into some of these Thanksgiving fails, because I heard Thanksgiving was not a time of giving thanks for all of the peoples. Is this correct? Y'all didn't know how to act on Thanksgiving with y'all people. Y'all didn't like each other and y'all got together anyway. Is that what happened? Y'all wanted to try to be a family for the holidays, but it didn't work. Let's get into some of these Thanksgiving Day fails. Let's go.
I'm happy I'm recording this.
Oh, no, y'all open the door. What are you in here doing? No, it don't matter. I'm trying to figure out what you in here doing. You come in here with Gucci and
Oh my
like
God.
better than everybody.
This happened every single
What is
Thanksgiving.
you doing packing plates? You always trying to take something every time you come. What you mean? Every year you come in. It doesn't matter.
Every
year
single
you come
Thanksgiving.
In here, take it to go place like you finna take something.
Okay, it's food. Are you tripping over food?
Yes, I am, because you think you better than everybody.
I don't think
You
I'm
ain't
better than
contributing nothing to this food, and you coming in here packing plates to go.
What you mean contribute better than
No, I don't care. It don't matter. You come here all the time trying to take stuff when you think this is yours. None of this is going with you.
Oh
You
my
can get
God.
your
Girl,
stuff.
are you serious?
Yes, I'm
I'm
serious.
not
You're not doing none of this. You might as well go ahead and get your stuff and go. You think you better than everybody?
What do you mean?
My kids telling me you coming in here. I didn't even know you was on your way here.
What you mean? It's Thanksgiving. Why we not
Oh my-
for?
Who invited you over though?
Oh my God.
What you mean?
Every
we
single
family?
Thanksgiving.
What you mean?
Family, nothing. I don't even
I
talk
got
to
every
you.
single
I
one
only
on
talk to you
recording.
once or twice a year. And you think
Okay,
you
so
pull
we
up.
gonna sit up there. I can't tell
And y'all wonder why these kids act the way these kids act. You wonder why. You wonder why these children act the way they act, because this is what we do in front of the kids. This is what, during a time when the kids ought to be able to see y'all come together. See, for all the people that talk about the holidays and you know what, Thanksgiving and Christmas, it's a pagan holiday and da-da-da. True. Majority of the stuff that we do is pagan. But for those of you who don't know, because maybe some of you have not been introduced to Christ and God the way some of us have, but for some of us who came from less fortunate families, you know, families who were known as poor, Christmas time was the one time of the year that our parents could afford a lot of times to get us stuff. So they would save up so that they could get us nice stuff during that one time of the year. But don't get it twisted, because it was the same parents that told us there was no such thing as Santa Claus. They were Santa Claus. But didn't take away from us the joy of still wanting to see Santa and watch Santa on Christmas, even though we knew the real meaning of Christmas was Christ. See, it's all about how you teach your children. It's not about removing stuff away from them. Yes, it's a pagan holiday. Do you know when Christ was born? No. Do I know when Christ was born? No. This is the day we decide to celebrate it. End of subject. Period. So go get a gift, put on some pajamas, watch some movies with your children, and enjoy the holiday season. Even if you don't get gifts, that's fine. That's fine. It's not about the gifts. For us, growing up, not having anything, it was the one time that children were able to look forward to. I'm going to tell you the two times. Christmas and Easter. Because Easter, you was going to get a Easter basket. It was going to have some chocolate. It was going to have a little coloring book, some crayons or something. It was a gift. Because you weren't always going to get a gift on your birthday. Mama had bills to pay. She had to put food on the table. Sometimes we spend too much time focusing on the wrong stuff. It's the time for you to just Enjoy your family. I think the problem is we've spent so much time hating each other and being surrounded by hate and negativity that we don't know how to enjoy each other no more. We don't know how to come together without there being conflict because we've come to a place where we're conflict prone. If it's not conflict involved, we have a problem. Some of us wouldn't know what to do if we went around our family and there was no conflict. It would drive us crazy if our family was getting along. We would think Jesus was on his way back at that moment. And we wonder why. Again, I say, the kids are in trouble. Look at these children back there witnessing this.
No, you're not taking nothing. You might as well go ahead and walk yourself out to the door.
If you need
It don't matter. It don't matter. You could get your stuff. Like I said, I'm trying to tell you. Get your stuff and go ahead and go. Y'all might open the door for Auntie so Auntie can get up out my house. No, because you're not gonna.
Okay, so I can't take my place that I made.
Get your little old plate. It's the last plate of the year that you will ever get from this family. Because I'm sick of it. Get your little plate. Get your plate. And get up out of here. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of all this nonsense.
That don't make no
Every
sense.
time you come here,
That don't make no sense.
Beverly Hills think you all that. You might as well get your little plates and go home and enjoy.
I think I'm on that. Why?
You always do. You think you better than everybody in this house.
No, I don't.
Open the door
No,
for
I
her.
don't.
You do. Better than everybody. You might as well get your stuff. Get your little drink.
Okay.
Did you bring anybody with you? Because you always bring extra people too.
No, I didn't bring nobody with me.
And let me walk you outside because I'm sick of this. And make sure you don't ever pull up to my house again because you're uninvited.
Every single Thanksgiving.
Sick of this. Don't slam my door. Don't slam my door because we can be about it if you want to. See you being real loud and metal up in here. This is what I'm talking about. You trying to act like she trying to act like she better than everybody. You ain't better than everybody. Don't come to my house with all this. Who opened the door for her?
Me.
And now you open the door for her. This is ridiculous. Do not open the door for Auntie because she thinks she's better than everybody. And I'm sick of it.
Yes, ma'am. So now let me
Look,
update you on next round.
Here's the thing.
So,
even if she do think she better than everybody, what does that have to do with you being able to sit in a room with them and be able to cohabitate for a holiday? So you don't know how to behave accordingly in a room with somebody you don't get along with? See, that's that new age stuff that I be telling y'all about. This is the new age stuff. This, if I don't like you, then I can't go to where you are because I don't like you, so I don't want to be in the same room with you. For why? For why? What you drink don't make me pissed. Why would I have a problem being in a room with you because me and you don't get along? I know how to get my grown on. I don't know what y'all issue may be, but I know how to get my grown on. She thinks she's better than me. So, the only reason that will bother you is if you think she's better than you. Y'all way too easily triggered. And all you do is teaching you triggered as well.
my ex-husband have a 50-50 custody agreement. Okay? It's pretty
Welcome
lax.
in, Kajane Locke. Clearly of the Locke clan. Welcome in, Locke family.
Because pretty leisure. It's supposed to be 1 week on, 1 week off. However, my son, he normally keeps sighting throughout the week. Not a big deal. He likes being with his dad, and his dad likes being with him. My grandmother called my ex-husband to invite my son to Thanksgiving when me and my ex-husband already know how the holidays go. And I spoke to him yesterday. And I said, I'll be picking Sai up tonight, which was yesterday. He said, no, they had something going on. Could I pick him up in the morning? I called him this morning to say, hey, I'm coming to grab Sai in. He says to me, oh, could you grab him a little bit later because grandma wanted him to come over there? I said, no, I cannot grab him a little bit later. We have dinner at 2:00 and Sidon is coming to Thanksgiving with his mother this year. It's not, whatever. Okay. Found out that my
There we go. Drop a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Drop a 1 in the chat. I don't know. All of a sudden we just start glitching, but it could be the fact that, the Midwest has been, we've been saucing and sombing with a snowstorm all day. So it could be affecting the internet service. I know Wisconsin had to get about 4 or 5 inches of snow. So I don't know how y'all doing in y'all area. Did you get any snow where you're at? But it keeps dropping. So we're going to try to keep running it. And if it freezes too much, we'll end it, and then we'll pick up at 11.
Oh, you heard about that Trump shit, huh? Oh, goodness. You heard about that Trump bullshit, didn't you? All of it. Yeah. Huh? All of it. It just came out.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. YouTube is giving me a warning. I'm trying to see what it's saying. 1 second.
Happen with that man every day. Yeah, he gonna promise him out, didn't he?
Once upon a time, Trump had a turkey named Epstein, and then he released it.
Hi, kids. What are you thankful for?
Oh, she's disappeared.
It got quiet as hell, didn't it?
Happy Thanksgiving, you guys. Thank you all so much for being here. I just want to let you know, so the elephant in the room really is the reason why Luke wasn't able to come tonight. And I just want to let you know it's because I found out he's been cheating on you, and he's been on Tinder.
Oh my God.
So yeah, this is Luke. That's why he's not here tonight, because we're not gonna have. You're not gonna be dating some trash guy who's a cheater.
Right now is the proper place to bring it up.
Yeah.
First of all, I hate her right now. I really do. I hate her. I hate her. I hate her. And I hate people like her. I really do. I'm one of those, I'm a private person, right? So if there's something that I need to tell you, I'm going to come to you. I'm not going to put it on social media subliminally so that you'll know I'm talking about you, and other people that know you going to know I'm talking about you, but everybody else not going to know because I'm not using your name. Yeah, I can't stand people like that, because if you really cared about making sure that I was okay and making sure that I wasn't hurt, you would have brought that to me. You wouldn't have did that in front of everybody. See, I can't stand a person that needs an audience for everything. Allegedly, I can't stand a person that needs an audience. Care about me enough to keep what's going on with me between me and you. Don't broadcast it. I don't even care if we got a group of friends. If you the friend that found out what's going on about me, it don't need to be shared with the group. It needs to be shared with me. It's almost given like, I told you so. Like, I told you he was trash and he wasn't the one for you. I told you didn't know how to pick good men. Like, who do you think you are to be happy? Yeah, I just ruined it for you. Yeah, I did. I ruined it for you because, I mean, why? I mean, we tried to tell you he was no good. You didn't want to listen. So I had to go find the evidence and the proof to show you he was no good, Yeah. So now I explained it to the family. Explain the guy, because they're doting on you. They think you're the prized child. You're the prized daughter. You do everything right. You can do no wrong. But now look, the prized daughter has a piece of trash that she's getting ready to marry. Yep, she does. We tried to tell you, but you didn't want to listen. So, well, now you know. So neither one of us are going to be happy. Whoopsie. If I can't be happy, you can't be happy. That's how that goes. Just You know, because I was looking for him on Tinder. That's how I saw him. Yeah, I specifically went on all the dating apps, you know, because I was putting in his picture. You know, I did the reverse picture search, and I put his image in there, and I looked on all of the dating sites. Yeah, because I was looking to see if I could see him specifically. Yeah, I wasn't looking for a man for myself because, you know, I don't need a man. Nope. I just need to destroy your happiness. Be careful of individuals that all they want to do is see you happy. They always come around when it's time to give you bad news. Beware friends and people who don't care about anything but destroying your peace. Beware.
You need to know. You need to come to terms with it.
Well, you're on some drama.
Girl. How are you? I was trying to help you.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe this.
Some people just don't want help. I guess she wants to stay with a cheater. Cool.
Oh, the Thanksgiving family drama that I've been seeing on my timeline. Ooh, child, take a look at this one.
Y'all said if shit went down at your family's Thanksgiving recorded, well, bitch, here's mine. Victory was in the mouth.
Yeah, I know we got a turn.
Let's go. Let's go. No, I want to go. Give me the car key. Give me the car key. Give me the car key. No, because I'm not a child, Chrissy. I'm 31 years old. You don't have to stand up for me. I'm grown enough to make my own decisions. You talking about I'm living off of a man? No. You're not going to check for me, and when I start to stand my ground and speak back to you, you want to take it as disrespect. I'm talking to you woman to woman. But no, you want to put your cup down and do all that. Give me the car key. Give me the car key. I am. With pleasure.
Now, y'all listen. A lot of family drama happens for one or two reasons, right? Now, this, because a lot of times in these situations, we be on the outside looking in. We ain't on the inside looking out, right? So in a lot of these situations, if we really pay attention to what's going on, it could have been a situation of her family really trying to tell her, you know what, the dude that you with, you taking care of him when he should be taking care of you. You shouldn't even settle for somebody who you're giving 80% and they're only giving 20. Who you're giving 100% and they only giving -6. It could really be those situations, but you have a generation of people that don't want to hear it. So the minute you try to tell them something to help them, then they gonna get an attitude and you become the problem. It could literally be one of those situations and not a situation of, oh, they just need to stay out of her business. No, you know why? Because if the nigga really was trifling and if he's violent and if he's dangerous and if he does something to her, then y'all will be the very ones screaming, where's her family? The family didn't know he was a problem. The family didn't try to warn her or try, but then y'all the same ones jumping on the bandwagon and jumping behind her because y'all hear her say, no, because you trying to stand on me when it come to my relationship and tell me about my man. Yep. Them the same conversations. Same ones. But this is why we have so many stories where you have individuals that didn't step up to be the protector and didn't step up to say something because when they tried to, they had to deal with this attitude and they had to deal with this behavior and they had to deal with people jumping up and defending or supporting what she has to say in the situation, not understanding that the people who are talking on the other end are only talking because they want to be protective. Right? I don't know. Drop in the comments and let me know what you think about it.
I will bow. I will bow to. I will get the fuck on with pleasure, y'all. This is so-called family. But 2 minutes ago, it was, I protect you. This is my niece. It's all fake love. It's all performative. Because really, wasn't it just, I'll do anything for her. But you just came at me and I just talked back to you. You're fake.
So let me give you guys some other luck. So I don't know if you guys remember when I went to go visit
I'm
my
going to get back to her on another video because her story is tea. So I want to give the young lady that you just saw on my screen, I'm gonna give her the opportunity to have her story by herself. So I'm gonna gather all the parts. And y'all listen, please, if any of y'all have any stories that you want me to check out or anything that you feel like I need to react to or review or whatever, can you please do me a favor? Hold on one second. We do have a Discord for the Champagne City. We have one just for anyone. It's open for anyone to come in, and we do have one for our members only. But if you could kindly do me a favor and come over to our Discord and drop the information in. This is our Discord. It's the Secret Chalet. There is a link in the description of every video to get over here. And we drop all of our stories under Telltales and Tips. So if you could please do me a favor, and any stories, any updates, if we're covering a story and you find the update, I have people who were just visitors to my story that are always dropping stuff about David in there for when we get back to that deep dive on him. So please do me a favor and help me out with the stories, because I can't do it all myself. So please, thank you.
Oh, shit, nigga. Fuck you and all your stuff. I don't care how much your ass paid for it, nigga. No fucking more. No more of that. No more of that, bitch. No more soap, nigga. No more soap. No more alcohol. Bitch, buy more. Fuck all your shit. Nigga, fuck all your shit, nigga. Fuck all your shit, nigga. All of it. And he still...
This got to come in. Y'all can go.
This is what happens when you remove the respect level from the household. Ain't no way in heaven, hell, or beyond I could raise my voice to my grandmother. Georgia B, are you cool? I'm talking about the old school that didn't have a middle name. The middle name was an initial. You don't play with initial, middle name, old people. No. You don't do that, because all the power was on the first name. You argue, but see, this is what happened when we started the you can't say nothing to my kids era, and don't talk to my kids, and don't touch my kids, and then my kids, and you can't tell me what to do with my kids until you need help with your kids. And then you want everybody to run to your rescue until your kids is going upside your head. Then you want everybody to come defend you until your kids is talking to you like you a chick on the street. Then you want everybody to run and see about you. But it's okay when your kid is talking to everybody else and disrespecting everybody else like that. I wish one of my kids would disrespect my mama. I don't care what the situation is. If my mama says something out of order to you, then you come let me know. You let me deal with my mama. But I've never been an advocate of a kid standing up to an adult. I told my kids when they was in school, I said, let me tell y'all something. If that teacher tell you to climb the wall, and I know you don't have the ability to climb the wall, I said, you better try to climb that wall, and you come tell me about it. And you let me deal with the teacher. Because the teacher ain't never going to listen to a child anyway. That ain't your job. That's mama's job. Because as hard as I go at you when you're doing something wrong, I'm going to go for you when you're doing something right. But no, we don't teach our kids that no more. We don't teach kids respect your elders. We teach them, shut the fuck up talking to my kids. You don't say nothing to my child. Yet you ain't saying nothing to your child. Somebody need to say something to your child. Goodness gracious. I'm sorry. I know y'all not used to that kind of communication. You want somebody to get up on here and tell you, well, they shouldn't have been yelling at her. No, it's a whole bunch wrong in this video. Should nobody have been yelling? But that's what happens when families cease to know how to communicate. When family becomes the war ground and the war zone. That's what happens. You get chaos. Progressive said no boundaries. And if you crossed it, my mom, dad, uncles, aunts, grandparents had the ability to adjust attitudes. That's all I'm saying. This is crazy.
Well, Thanksgiving is over, and I'm going to be honest with you. Quite frankly, I'm excited. I am happy that it is over. It was fun and also triggering at the same time. Well, because one, I don't have my father. My stepfather is passed. So the only thing I really have is a mother. I have a mother and I have a mother-in-law. I have a father-in-law, but he is just like, he does his own thing, whatever. So my mother, emotionally unavailable. One, she needs everything to be about her. And then when it's not about her, she's not interested. I literally call my mom hysterically crying because someone let my cat out. My cat is a kitten, not even 1 year old. Let him out. He's never really been outside. So I'm like, and I didn't even realize that he was gone until later on. So I don't know how long he's been gone. I don't know where he's at. I don't know if he's coming back. I don't know if he's hurt. I was hysterical. I call my mom hysterically crying, and she just says, Kelly, I'm hanging up. Everyone else in the house, nobody really moved other than my daughter. My daughter and my son was like 100% ride or die. Like, let's ride around, look for him, call his name. Like my children are my heart and soul. Everybody else was walking around like it was no big deal. And I'm hyperventilating and hysterical, okay? Then prior to that even happening, I'm hanging out with my sister, my sister-in-law. We're having a good time. I decided to take a nap because I've been up. Tired. She thinks that it's okay to just come over there, tap me, wake me up, and start messing with me, telling me to get out of the chair. What, she's trying to sit down, and she thinks that it is funny. I'm like, who in their right mind just wakes someone up out of their sleep and starts messing with them, and then try to play victim when I got upset, and everybody's like, no, you're wrong. Why are you messing with her? She's sleeping. Then she wants to play victim to my husband. Oh my God, woe is me. Look how she treats me. When it's like, why did you come over there and mess with me in the first place? Like, y'all, when I tell you, yesterday alone, I need a break. I need a break from everybody. That's why I get anxiety anytime I have family events, because you just never know what is going to happen. And 9 times out of 10, it's going to happen to me. Okay?
Mom, are you cheating on Dad? No, this is me. This is you.
That's you.
This is your Tinder, Mom. Mom, yes it is.
I recognize your clothes.
Yeah.
Hey, now I need to know. Now we're going to have to pause and talk about this one, because I need to know if you on social media and you know Mamito and Papito are marito, and you see a profile on Tinder, on Facebook dating, on any, what is it, Plenty of Fish, what's the rest of, is that too old? What's the new dating apps? Hell, I don't know. You see somebody on one of these, your parent on one of these, are you saying something? You saying something to the other parent? That's what I want to know. You gonna say something to the mama? Drop in the comments and let me know, how are you responding? If you are on a dating app and you see a profile for your married parent, are you saying something, or are you staying out of it? You just, I'm gonna stay in the kid's place. That's too grown for me. You backing out, or you got to say something? Let me know.
That's not me.
That is you. That's you. Yes, it is.
That's not me.
Yes, it is.
I would never do that.
It's Thanksgiving. How could you? It says Lola.
When Chris
You're
was at
looking-
work.
Really? Yeah, that's... I would never do that. Why are you even looking at that garbage? Why are you
looking?
on here? I'm not on there.
Yes,
No,
you
it's
are.
time
I'm
out.
looking at
Yeah,
it.
prove it.
For the first time in my life, I'm spending Thanksgiving alone with my dogs. Didn't go according to plan, and I'm only posting this for support, or maybe other people are going through the same, but I am no longer going to tolerate toxic and disrespectful family members in general, but especially during the holidays. Life is hard enough, and it's a time we should be together to have fun and laugh and disconnect from all the chaos and be thankful for our health and each other. But instead, my family, for example, family member A got mad at me and family member B for joking about Donald Trump. And apparently we were not allowed to discuss it at all in the household. Now, I understand if that person, family member A, didn't want me joking and poking at her. Cool. But family member B is the one that actually started joking with me, and I engaged. And that turned into family member A saying that I was just trying to make them mad. While I'm having a separate conversation with B over here, they started the joke. This is just an example of the BS. And I was only there for 2 hours, and I can list 7 different remarks and things that happened before I decided to leave. Then it turned into me being gaslit into I'm ruining the holiday. And I'm ruining family member B's holiday. And how dare I do these things? And then it turned into threats of them canceling things and not wanting to be. It's just a huge thing. So in all reality, people, I don't know why a lot of the older generation thinks because we're family, I need to tolerate your behaviors, especially if they're upsetting me and they're disrespectful and rude and controlling. But I'm not. And I don't think a lot of other people would either. So I prefer peace and quiet over chaos, and that's what I did. So I'm proud of myself for standing up for myself, because my family always just would do things to me all the time, off and on. I never had a voice, or if I did, I was the drama. They never have accountability, and today I finally stood up for myself and said I'm done with this, and left. That was my Thanksgiving, but I hope everybody else had a good one.
Yeah. Ray J arrested after allegedly pulling gun on ex-wife Princess Love during heated livestream argument. All I wanted to do was have a good Thanksgiving, Love said to the musician during the heated altercation. Mind you, he was on live when this happened.
We gonna get into that one in a minute.
What happened yesterday? Why? Why was you crying?
That was with Daddy and Grandma for this picture.
Yeah. I'm sorry that happened in front of you, boo boo, okay? I was just trying to tell them not to yell at you. But it's okay now, okay? God gonna work it out.
To that lady.
That's really, I keep telling y'all gotta be careful. Excuse me. Y'all have to be careful who you decide to get in these relationships with, and who you decide to call your significant other, who you decide to procreate with. You gotta be real careful, because not only are you dealing with that personality, for a lot of them, because they're so intertwined with their families, you're picking up their family's personality as well. You are. So you got to stop and think about, what are you going to have to deal with after this baby is born? Is this person even equipped to be a father? Are they ready? Is this person equipped to be a mother? Are they ready to be a mother? Did they tell you they wanted a child? Or was the pecker and the putty tat just good and y'all got caught up? You didn't realize you was dealing with crazy until you had already popped up crazy and the baby was on the way. You didn't realize you was dealing with Psycho until you done had a child and he hiding in your bushes peeking through your window. Because you didn't take out the time to get to know who you was laid up with. Who you fell for. I'ma keep saying it. You trusted a big button to smile. Didn't know what was behind that smile. You trusted them long locks and what is it? 6-pack abs. That's what you trusted. Not realizing he was real quick with the fist when it comes to a female. Y'all better pay attention to what you're linking up with. I just got a call from one of my champagne gang who I am praying for, who called to tell me that one of their family members, unalive, by a boyfriend, unalive, girl, because he can't cope. It's crazy when the story hits home and it's somebody that you know. Sometimes these stories are easy to talk about when you're talking about somebody else. It's crazy when the stories hit home. And I can talk about it so passionately because these kind of stories have hit home on several different occasions. And it's got to stop. It's got to be addressed. Somebody got to come to the table and say, look, what we going to do? What we gonna do? Because I'm tired of waking up and turning on the news and seeing another young lady missing, gone, because her boyfriend, her baby daddy, her significant other, her husband, her relative decided she didn't deserve to be here no more because she didn't want them, or because she told them no, or because she was leaving, or because she was walking away. Vice versa, because I've seen women taking out men too. Y'all better be careful with your choices. As we get ready to end 2025 and go into 2026, I am telling you, you better pay attention to who you decide to allow in your life. Pay attention. You better be more selective. You better be careful. You better make sure this person has your best interest at heart. You better make sure this person cares about you, cares about your children. How many stories do we have to see of these women getting with these men and leaving their children with these men and they coming back home to no children? How many? Because we excited by Pekka and Pootie Tat. You better add some sapio to your sexual. And make sure that that person is intellectually, emotionally, and spiritually stable before you decide to open up your legs to him. If he can't stimulate you mentally and intellectually, he shouldn't be able to stimulate you or penetrate you anywhere else. Period. Bars. If she ain't got nothing to offer you except her head game and a fat ass, baby, she's not the one. Can she build an empire? Can she? See, the problem is a lot of y'all be running around, fellas. I'm talking to my bottle boys right now. See, a lot of y'all be running around, and we had this conversation before. Y'all be running around with Chrisean, but y'all be looking for a Keisha Kayor. You do. You're running around with these little girls who want to be on Instagram and popping on Instagram where everything is about a like, click, and a view. But you want a Keisha Kayor. You want somebody that you can go away for some years, drop a bag in her hand, and when you come back, she done doubled it, tripled it, quadrupled it. But you didn't choose for what you wanted. You didn't choose a woman who was going to take the bag and double it. No, you left the woman who was going to take the bag and double it and turn the house into a home. Baby, you left her on the curb because she wasn't physically appealing to the crowd. She looked good to you and you liked her. Yeah, she's somebody that you tap in the midnight hour. She's somebody that you come lay up with because you know she going to stroke your ego and she going to make you feel good because she really love you and she really care about you. You left her on the curb because you wanted the one that you can drip in diamonds and show off to the crowd when you go to the concert because you know she tickle me Barbie, build a bear brat doll. That's what you wanted. And you trying to figure out why you didn't get an empire. You didn't choose an empire. Ladies, you didn't choose a king. That's why you keep waking up with a peasant. You didn't choose it. Welcome in, Brittany Landrum. Welcome to the Champagne City. So y'all, now we gonna get into some of this stuff that I ran into on social media. And the first thing that I want to get into, y'all, on Instagram is this story. Let me see if it pulled up for y'all. It did. Let me refresh it. I ran into this. I told y'all since I've been back in the Midwest with my daughter. She got me watching the baddies, Into the Baddies. And I be sitting next to her talking about this is so ignorant. Why these girls fighting? You spending all this time doing this and they can't even fight. Girl, lift up your head. What you fighting with your head down for? How you gonna see where the punch is coming from and where to swing next? How you gonna know when to bob and weave and if your head is down? Y'all ain't put your hair in no punch. What is going on? Half these girls can't even fight. I don't know what the purpose of the show is, but it's got everybody in the chokehold. And after seeing this last episode, hold on. After seeing this episode where Lex had Summer on the ground and she was bleeding like this, after witnessing this, it further made me question, like, why? You know what I mean? It further made me question, what are we really doing? Because this right here, this was a bit much for me. You telling me these girls is barely making $5,000 an episode, and you stood back and allowed somebody to pummel you into the ground like this, and security step back and let it happen? Oh, Zeus would have to run me a bag. I'm talking about a bag for a bag for a bag. I'm talking about they would have to run me so much of a bag, my bag would need its own name to carry the bag I would need for the bag. What do y'all mean? And y'all don't think this is too far? Y'all don't? Y'all don't? When you start seeing blood, you don't think it's too far? You know? This level. And this was personal. You could tell it was personal. See, this is more than just TV. This is what I tell y'all about this reality TV stuff. It's more than just TV. If it was the fact of the matter that this was just a show, then I would be like, oh, let them girls do what they doing. Somebody getting injured, Zeus better take care of that. There better be some a medical benefit in there in case I get injured. But the fact of the matter is, these girls allow this to go off the show. That's how they're able to be on the show, because all of this happens off the show. These girls on the show just licking and sticking and everything each other. It's just Pee-wee's Playhouse on Zeus. And you would think after these girls bleed for this show, lose hair, edges for this show, get black eyes for this show, lose teeth for this show, that somehow Zeus would have some level of protection set up so that this would not take place. And it should really show these girls how much Zeus really care about them. If they could step back and allow Lex to get this girl not once but twice, to the fact that they are up on her trying to remove blood from her face, her mouth, her eyes, from her nose, everywhere, because this girl just pummeled her to the ground. This ain't no TV show. And what if this would have happened on a regular street? The police would have called and charges would have been pressed. This would have been assault. And I'm trying to understand why this isn't considered assault. At some point, y'all, come on now. I don't give a damn what y'all say. Like me, hate me. I don't give a damn. At some point, you got to stop looking at it and be like, oh, it's just entertainment. Oh, no, the hell it ain't. Ain't shit entertaining about this. Nothing. Not one thing is entertaining about watching this girl bleed the way she bled when that girl punched her over and over and over and over and over again. I do not care what it was about. I wouldn't care if they licked and bumped coochies and scissored from here to heaven. I wouldn't care. The minute this happens, too far. Too far. This is no longer entertainment. And for anybody that thinks it is, you're sick. You're sick. You're sick. You're sick. You're sick. We can blame Zeus. We can. We can blame Zeus, but here's the problem with blaming Zeus, right? You pay Zeus. You blame Zeus, but Zeus just giving y'all what y'all want. We pay Zeus. The same way we gave Zeus the power, we can turn around and take it away. Hold on one second, y'all. All right, thank y'all so much for holding on. My daughter was coming to pick up my little grand pup. So she coming to get the baby. But y'all listen, you at some point it's got to stop being about entertainment. Do y'all not realize, even if you followed the Bad Girls Club franchise, right? If you really followed it, then you know after a certain point they stop fighting on Bad Girls Club like that too. And they start sending girls home when they fought because it start being bad for the brand. This is bad for the brand. Do you know why? Because it only takes one of those girls getting hit the wrong way or hitting their head the wrong way. That girl was only inches away from concrete. For them to have a lawsuit and have it all shut down. All shut down. Right? It's crazy. I don't. It's y'all. This is too far. This right here for me was too far. All of it is too far for me. That's why when you hear me talk about baddies, you hear me talk about. I understand the fact if they got to get on the show to get a leg up or whatever, but at some point you ought to be able to push past that. You shouldn't want everything to be baddies. You shouldn't want everything to be all Zeus. At some point, Rolly should have had something more than this by now. At some point, she should have reached further than this. She should have a line. She should have music out. Hell, she done went and got half of her body chopped off just to gain it all back. She should have more. Use this as a platform to push you out and launch you into something else. Not get trapped because you want to stay on the show and be seen as a baddie. I don't understand when baddie became fighter. How many times you gonna fight? I didn't understand when that became what a baddie was. Y'all drop in the comments and let me know. Hold on 1 second. All right, y'all, I'm back. My baby, my little grandpup was gone, so I had to give my grandpup some loves and kisses before that baby left. You absolutely right, though, Niecy. Just like the medieval times, the Hunger Games. I keep telling y'all, I understand now how the Hunger Games came about. I'm starting to understand it. Let me paint the picture. I'm trying to waste time for y'all because I know some of y'all Baddies fans is going to be tuned in at 8 p.m. And I'm trying to decide whether I want to do a live watch party in the Discord at 8 o'clock for Baddies. And then we talk about it live. I ain't sure just yet. But I told y'all I completely understand how the Hunger Games began. I do. Think about it. And let's just use baddies, right? Now I need y'all to use your imagination real quick. Let's just use baddies. So you got the baddies who are the cast. You see Fauna, you see Taseki, you see Tavi, you see Lex, you see Summer, none other. You see this, right? These are the individuals who will act as tribute. They are the ones who are in the different factions, right? Then you have Lemmy, you have Natalie. Now Natalie would be, the woman that had like the weird lipstick that looked like she might have been from Alice in Wonderland, like the Queen of Hearts. So hold on 1 second. Don P. the press said, and on the subject of Hunger Games, I want y'all to be mindful that behavior is barbaric. That's not our culture. We are not savages. Thank you so much, Don P. Thank you so much. Thank you. So now, the lady, she looked like the clown. She had the lips. I'm horrible with names, but she had the big white hair and whatever. That would be like Natalie. The big overseer dude who always played the bad dude in all the movies. See, he would be like Lemmy. So you have all of these big wigs. Now, they don't fight in the Hunger Games. No. They don't fight. They get the girls prepared to fight. This is why Natalie has such a problem, because she feels like I'm only preparing you to fight. So I shouldn't be getting swung on because I'm just preparing you to be able to be in the arena. I'm not a part of the arena, right? So then you have them looking up there, and they're the ones that's making the money, right? They making the money, and they're the ones that choose whether or not you get some assistance during the battle. The baddie chain. Get to go to Dubai. Get to go on the boat. Get to go on the trips. Y'all get it? But meanwhile, the girls are the ones that's paying the price. Look at Summer's face. Look at the girls who edges get. Look at how many girls have lost teeth. All for what? $5,000 an episode? For you to walk up to me and I walk away with a black eye and missing teeth and bruises? Baby, penitentiary me, please. Are you okay? Because in what world do you think you can normally just walk up to somebody and swing on them and it's okay. In what world? Not my generation of people. I'm a 76 baby. I don't know where y'all from, but not in my generation could you ever just walk up to one of us and think you gonna swing because you didn't like the way I looked at you. And your mama wasn't gonna be in silk. Come on now. Come on now. All money ain't good money. Absolutely, Niecy. All money definitely is not good money. I am sick of it. This is not okay. These girls are not being paid to be boxers. That's the problem. If baddies, and I can tell some people be listening to some of the stuff that I say because I can be hearing it repeated. Y'all content creators, don't despise that y'all got small channels and think people don't be paying attention to what you say. Don't think it. Don't think it. But y'all, I could understand, right? If they branched out, right? So even the same way I talked about the girls, now I'm going to flip it to Zeus. Because Zeus can't possibly be really thinking about making money. They really cannot be. Listen, Brittany, thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad you love it here. We love that you love it here. And we love that you love that we love that you love it here. Welcome in. Make sure you grab your glass of bubbly, kick your feet up. Make sure you have your charger. Because we going to talk about Chrisean next. Oh, yeah, we going to get into it. But back to these baddies. If they really cared about making money, y'all, Zeus would branch off and they would do like they would really do the baddie sim. That would really be a good title. And turn it into like a coliseum, a boxing match. And let these girls box it out and pay them per match. Instead of cheating them out of money and y'all making money for them acting a fool on TV, so they looking dumb for nothing, like peasants playing and performing to please and appease the queen and the prince. No, you actually start a boxing series where you put these girls in gloves like you did Natalie and Tommy. Just turn it into a series and pay them to box it out. The people are going to pay you pay-per-view to see these matches because they've seen all this stuff play out on social media. They want to see it play out in the ring, but they want to know that there's some level of protection so these girls ain't ending up hurt like you see Summer on this screen. But no. This is what lets you know they really don't care about building an empire. And they really don't care about pushing the girls out there, because if you really cared, you would do it in a way that doesn't degrade them and make them look like trash. You got a bunch of women together. I get it. You're going to have drama anytime you have women. But the minute it turns into this, there's a problem. And let me tell you why this is an even bigger problem. Because Summer is one of those individuals. Summer don't know how to shut the hell up. This is my problem with Summer. Summer one of them girls, you can whoop her, you can slap her, you can beat her, you can kick her, you can stomp her. Outside of removing her tongue, she ain't gonna shut up. I had a problem. People like this is dangerous because not only will they get themselves in the situation, but they'll get you in the situation because they done got themselves in the situation. Summer don't know when to stop. This is what I say about this show. Keep these girls gassed up. They don't know when to stop. And you would think that this behavior goes on the street. Do they not understand that while you playing this Zeus game on social media and while you playing this game for content, there's people, everybody ain't gonna play with you. Everybody is not going to play with you. And you gonna run up with this mouth on somebody that's not playing with you. And you gonna really find out what happens when consequence meets repercussion. And you're right, Niecy, it's the agenda. It's the agenda they push in front of our young people. It's the agenda of you can't tell me nothing, I ain't got to shut up. And it's pushed even more with our girls. Young black women. Young Hispanic women. Young white women. Do you not realize it's nothing but the trick of the enemy? Because women are birthers. Women carry and birth out the seed. So if I can destroy a generation of women, then I destroy the seed from being birthed into the earth realm. And we don't get it because we too busy being entertained to realize that it's an all-out attack on the seed. My seed, your seed, black seed, white seed. It doesn't matter. It's attack on the next generation. I'm sorry. Y'all not used to conversation like that. I'm sorry. Welcome to the Champagne City. But I want us to get into what Summer had to say.
You can do your job and some, bitch. Come here. Holla at me.
Okay.
I want to get on Zoe. Everybody tag Zoe. I want to get on your stream and I want you on Baddies,
hear
bitch.
it? Or maybe it's just me that can't hear it.
Come on Baddies, bitch. Okay, y'all. As y'all can see, Summer none other. Bitch, somebody bring this bitch Zoe. Guess what? Zoe, the streamer.
I can't.
Bitch, you can have my spot on Baddies. I dare you. I challenge you to fill my spot on Baddies. Bitch, you could never. You can't even compare, you streaming ass bitch. Guess what? But I can do your job and some, bitch. Come here. Holla at me. I want to get on Zoe. Everybody tag Zoe. I want to get on your stream and I want you on Baddies, bitch. Come on Baddies, bitch. Okay, y'all. As y'all can see.
So, y'all, I just... Zeus don't teach these girls how to shut up. See, there was something that our parents used to teach us, which was common sense. Our parents used to teach us something like having sense enough to know when to walk away, know when to sit down. Not only did our parents teach us, but see, being a Gen X, see, we had music that would teach us as well. You know, our music told us stuff like, you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, and know when to run. See, our music told us stuff. I told y'all, BBD told us never trust a big button to smile. That girl is poison. Our music taught us, how did we get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. Nigga, take your ass home. You ain't supposed to be here. Y'all ain't learning nothing. All y'all music tell y'all is how to fight and fuck. That's it. It don't teach you how to be in love. It don't teach you how to sit down and be quiet. It don't teach you how to recognize a king when he come along. It don't teach you how you supposed to be wooed. See, men used to take us out, and y'all remember when you used to paint the town red? I'm not talking about with a sticky, icky, a blade or death. Cause see, you say paint the town red now. You think we finna go out on some Bonnie and Clyde type ish. No, when you used to go out on a date with a guy and it was all about y'all getting to know each other. You might go to a movie. After you went to the movie, you went for drinks. You might go shoot some pool. You might go shoot some darts. But it was all about enjoying each other and getting to know each other. Y'all don't do that no more. Y'all don't do that no more. No, baby, y'all don't do that no more. Y'all, no. Only thing y'all care about is throw babies. That's it. All y'all care about is, boy, you know this ass super fat. Ain't lying. That's all y'all care about. That's all you care about. You do. I'm sorry. I be trying to talk logical to people that only care about fuck me like you want me. Pull them pants down, scream no baloney. Yeah, you know, I be trying to talk logical to a group of people that, you know, y'all don't know nothing about dating and courting and wooing. Y'all don't know nothing about that. It's all about getting in the bed with y'all. The quickest to the pecker. That's all y'all care about. Y'all don't know nothing about That's why I told y'all it's, songs like we used to sing, the old school stuff that talked about love. See, that was a fantasy for y'all because y'all don't know what true love is. Y'all ain't never experienced true love. You ain't never had a man truly wipe you off your feet. No, you had a man lay some good pipe on you. That's different. That's different than a man sweeping you off your feet. It's different. It's different, girl. Doggone it. But let me know what y'all think. Now, this is another one I want us to get into. Hold on. This lady was on social media and she said something. I want to know what y'all think because I kind of agree with her. Hold on now. I got to find it. Here we go.
Is it every time that I tell a friend, know that I'm single because of my size, they always come through talking about, no, it's not because of that. No, you're a good person. No, somebody will love you. No, let me tell you, the world is driven by sight. You get me? With all these different podcasts, all this stuff that's going on, they make it seem like it's bad to be around somebody that's bigger. Like big people don't care about themselves. They don't care about their hygiene. They make it seem horrible. So a man doesn't want to be seen walking around with a bigger woman because of that image. So when I tell my friends that, they always try to dumb it down. I want somebody to be like, you know what, friend? You fucking right. And you probably should get in the gym and let me help you and let me be with you. Fuck these niggas.
But why do you need validation from a friend if you know this is how you feel inside for yourself?
See, because I be working out, but sometimes you need a little extra push. Sometimes you need a little extra motivation. Sometimes you just want the truth. Damn.
Amber, get in the fucking gym.
There we go. Thank you, friend. Can you say you'll come with me?
I'll come with you.
There we go.
I will come. You want to go?
I'm serious. I'm gonna lie to you. When I see a woman that's a bigger woman and she's with a man, the man is not giving what's supposed to give. Why is it every time that I...
But you know what? Now drop in the comments and let me know what you think about what she had to say. And I guess on several different levels, I can agree with her. Because if you're the level of big girl confident where it doesn't matter, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what someone else has to say about you because you love you, then you're going to view that in a certain way because you love you. So you don't care what anybody else has to say. But you do have a lot of big girls, plus size girls, who deal with a level of insecurity even in the midst of being confident. You can have a confident, insecure girl. I know it sounds like it don't go together, but it do. It do. Who understands that, yeah, the reason why I don't have someone right now is because of my size. It is. And as much as we can say we live in a day and age where size doesn't matter, it does. It does. You don't see anyone on Love and Hip Hop with a big girl, do you? Let me know if I'm missing someone. Majority of what you see on social media, even when you see like streamers, we can even come down to your level, right? Even when you see streamers and when they choose a girlfriend or choose a woman, they're not choosing plus size women. No, they're choosing Instagram models. They're choosing BBL queens. They're choosing lipo dolls. They're choosing Botox vixens. That's what they're choosing. So when the young lady comes on here and says, I understand the reason that I'm single is because I'm plus size, and people want to say, no, because you have an amazing personality. People out here aren't choosing personality. They aren't choosing people because of personality. They aren't choosing people because of their brain, because they have a vision. They're not choosing people because this person has a goal set up. They have a 5-year, a 10-year plan. No, they're choosing based on what the body looks like. They're choosing based on what the face card looks like. They're choosing based on what the butt looks like. And a lot of women find it hard to really be themselves and step out in who they are because they feel like they have to compete with who the world wants them to be. or who the world says they should be? Drop in the comments and let me know if you agree and what you think about what she calls the pseudo positivity. I want to be positive, but in all honesty, you really are right. What do you think about that? Or do you think women are just being delusional and maybe they're just looking in the wrong areas because men are choosing big women? Drop in the comments and let me know what you think. All right. Next up, seen this story. Now, y'all know we have been covering for quite some time the Chrisean thing. And I ran across this story. Let me scroll to it. Hold on. Make sure y'all have y'all glasses filled to the rim. Empress, why didn't you have it set already? Because it's OBS and it don't work like StreamYard. It's more technical. All right, y'all. Now I need y'all to check this out.
It's San Diego tonight. Me and Bay.
You're not coming tonight.
Yes, I am.
Coming tomorrow.
Like I said, we gonna be in there.
No, she not.
First of all,
I'm going to work, babe.
First of all, I'm busy tonight, so I can't come, motherfucker. But I might change my mind.
Now, y'all know I'm not a Chrisean fan. I'm not a Chrisean hater either, but I'm not a Chrisean fan. But, I'm starting to think some of y'all are trying to get clout off Chrisean, and y'all finna piss me off. Y'all finna piss me off because y'all finna validate some of the shit this girl's saying while she lying. And I Masika, for real. Like, I mean, if I'm so sick of these pass around industry broads, I don't know what to do. This girl, Masika, girl, she. Because y'all know I be trying to be demure and cutesy. So I'm trying to bite my tongue. I can't say what I want to say. Oh, Father, why do you want to be a pass around? Shouldn't she be too old for this? In all honesty, the only reason I feel like Masika is messing around with a Beano is because she saw Hazel E with Blueface. So now she want to be a part of the circus too. Ain't you too old? Ain't this boy young enough to be your child? Like, oh, I miss a time when older women were older women and younger women were younger women. I understand still feeling like Stella and still wanting to get your groove on. I get that. I get it. I understand you still want to feel like you got that snap back and you can back it back. I understand that. I understand still needing to feel like you can give the young girls and the young boys a run for their money. But baby, what's understood need not be explained. Why you got to prove what's already been proven? Why are you with a Beano? How do you go from a Fetty Wap to a Beano? Ain't this Fetty baby mama? And you trying to climb in the circus? Y'all, this is why I keep telling y'all, I cannot stand these new age celebrities. Y'all did this. I blame y'all. I ain't got nothing to do with this. No, I blame y'all. Y'all put these people in power. Y'all gave these people some likes, some views, some clicks. Y'all made them instantly famous and didn't figure out whether they had character, whether they had any moral code or compass, whether they had any boundaries, whether they had any mentors, whether they had any standards or anything. No, y'all just threw them up there and handed them some money. And this is what we got to deal with. Come on, Masika. You should be too old for this. Lord have mercy. Then you want to get mad at other cultures when they talk about us. But look what the hell you present. Let's continue. Her body, Tito. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't no hater. Her body is tea, for real, for real. When you got money, you can pay for a body like this. Brought to you by money. This is what money can buy you. This ain't gym. Now, this ain't gym. All the gym girlies, if you looking for the gym, this is not gym. Now, I'm trying to show you the difference. This is what money can buy you. This is what constantly doing a split on a can buy you. You know what I mean? Because, a girl like Masika ain't messing with nobody broke. She not. Because she got to keep the body tight. She got to be able to keep going to get more surgeries to keep it, pop, locked, and dropped. You know what I'm saying? But so body tea, I can't even lie. But Bino, what? This stresses me out on so many levels. This stresses me out. Bino, of all.
How you do that? How you switch that fast? How you switch that fast? How you switch up that fast to look different? You look good as hell. Is that easy? You part of that, bro?
She don't even know what he's talking about. This is just something to do. They get on my nerves. And the reason the people are really upset is because apparently Masika just lost her husband. She just lost her husband. It says prayers up. Masika, whatever her last name is, shares photos from her husband's funeral. Grief is the loudest silent echo that you will never hear. Masika says, grief is the loudest silent. Look at the fakeness. Look at the fakeness. Do y'all see the fake on the screen? It's just passed out. I told y'all, believe nothing. Question everything. I told y'all. Y'all better start questioning. The world is a masquerade ball. It's one big masquerade ball. And everybody is wearing a mask. What you need to be trying to figure out is, can you trust who's under the mask? That's what you need to figure out. Oh, baby, because they wearing a mask. Because what? Do you see the pass out on this screen? It says the echo that you will never hear but can't get out your head. It's deafening. It's like a stab to your heart. It feels like breathing with no lungs. Without your support, I don't know where I would be. I took my vows to death do us part. I will carry on your legacy. You will always have a place in my forever broken heart. Not 1 minute of one single day goes by that I don't think about you. I got a question. Did that count when you was in this video? That's okay. That's okay. Because did that count? Because apparently I heard that her husband just passed away not too long ago. So you're so grief-stricken that your husband just passed away that you're in the arms of another man talking about your bae in the bed with another man hugged up, flipped up, and all of that. Y'all so y'all so got to have. I keep telling y'all, majority of the women in 2025 post-pandemic think between their legs. They love from between their legs. It's not happiness. It's not joy. It's not peace. It's not sustaining unless it's coming from between their legs. If you can't please them sexually, then you don't have them. The minute they get with you, they're trying to get you in the bed. See, our parents and grandparents told us to hold it. Give them something to search for, something to wait on, something to want, something to desire, because men are hunters. They love what they have to hunt for, right? That's what our parents and grandparents told us. Not this day and age. No, bust it open. Let him have it, girl. Get him. Girl, he got a bag. If he want it, let him. Girl, that's what they're being told these days by their family and friends. So women live and love from between their legs. So it's easy for them now to jump from under one man and jump under another one, and then try to figure out, why is she cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? Well, ma'am, you still have all those spirits in you from the last one you jumped from underneath, which was after the last one you jumped from underneath, which was after the last one you jumped from underneath. You don't take time to heal your heart or your coochie. But apparently she done moved on. These are the pictures, apparently after losing her spouse. And now she's laid up with Bina. I need y'all to drop in the comments and let me know what y'all think about Masika and Bina. And again, I say, the only reason I feel like Masika is with a Bina is because Hazel was with Blueface. And Masika and Hazel had this envious, hateful relationship, love-hate thing going on, that they hate each other, but they gotta be a part of what each other is doing. Just dumb. Just dumb. You couldn't find a better thing to compete with besides being in the circus? I keep telling y'all, I understand how Hunger Games came about now. So, Masika has come out to respond. Let me pull it up for you. Give me 1 second. Let me find it. Okay, that's the first one. Also, have y'all been watching Love Cabin, on Zeus? This debauchery between that and the hookup on Now That's TV. Some of y'all just nasty. Now, I'm not talking about like some of y'all are freaky nasty. No, that's not. Some of y'all just nasty. Y'all just sleep with anything. You stick your tongue down anything throat. You slob and lick and kiss and, oh God, really? This what y'all doing? Just no wonder the herpes, syphilis, AIDS, simplex is going around in all the states. No wonder the numbers of HIV infected individuals are climbing in all the states. No, because these shows show how loose and how easily y'all jump in the bed with anybody. In this day and age, you ought to be scared to open your legs without going down to the doctor with the individual, getting a test, and then getting the results read in the room at the same time. You ought to be scared, but to see the way they licking and slobbing and oh my God. Let me know if y'all watching it, because whoa, it's a lot. Sex and drama. So check this out, y'all.
I can't grieve because we are separated. Then I was told that exactly. Everyone knows me and my husband had been separated. That was no secret. Now, we were co-parenting, raising our daughter. Both daughters. He's been very active in Kari's life since she was 9. I mean, since she's 9 now, since she was 4. I planned every single detail, everything. None of them niggas helped me. As far as the photographer, I don't know any fucking photographers in Houston. I asked Gayface if he could get me a photographer for the balloon release. Not the funeral, the balloon release. So, he had
Hey, Progressive, you better. You better treat your body like it's Thanksgiving dinner before you eat. Who made this? Who put their hands on this? Respectfully. You know the crazy thing is, women call men dogs all the time. We always talk about it. You heard Blueface all of a sudden on this whole dog kick and running from a shih tzu. All this foolishness, right? But did you not know that the reason that dogs sniff each other, especially before they get ready to have sex with another dog, is because when dogs have sex, they leave behind a scent. Individuals do too, but we talking about the dogs right now. They leave behind a scent, so the dog is sniffing to see who or what has been there before him, so he can mark his territory. Did you not know that? But y'all don't take the time out to try to figure out what's been there before you. How many? Was it wrapped up? Was it protected? Was it isolated? Is it clean? Or is it the garbage dump? Everybody gets a chance to drop off in it. Let me know.
He put me in the group chat. First, I was told that I can't grieve because we are separated. Then I was told that
first of all, Niecy, she another one of those with a whole new face. That's what she got. She got a whole new face. And I don't know what's going on with these women celebrities changing their whole faces. Now, I showed y'all the picture the other day about the changing faces crew. We got a whole crew of celebrities that have changed their whole countenance and look like totally different people. And we think this is cool. We telling these individuals it's cute to just go in the room looking one day and looking one way and come out and you got a whole different face. Because Masika looked different too. And you ain't gonna just tell me that's, black don't crack. No, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. She done nip, cooked, and snipped too, so that she can look different. And we wonder why these young people aren't secure in the way we look. Because you keep telling them to change who they are because you change who you are.
Exactly. Everyone knows me and my husband had been separated. That was no secret. Now, we were co-parenting, raising our daughter. Both daughters. He's been very active in Kari's life since she was 9. I mean, since she's 9 now, since she was 4. I planned every single detail, everything. None of them niggas helped me. As far as the photographer, I don't know any fucking photographers in Houston. I asked Gayface if he could get me a photographer for the balloon release. Not the funeral, the balloon release. So, he put me in the group chat. First, I was told that I can't grieve because we are separated. Then I was told that exactly. Everyone knows me and my husband had been separated. That was no secret. Now, we were co-parenting, raising our daughter. Both daughters. He's been very active in Kari's life since she was 9. I mean, since she's 9 now, since she was 4. I planned every single detail, everything. None of them niggas helped me. As far as the photographer, I don't know any fucking photographers in Houston. I asked Gayface if he could get me a photographer for the balloon release. Not the funeral, the balloon release. So, He put me in the group chat. First, I was told that I can't grieve because we are separated. Then I was told that exactly. Everyone knows me and my husband had been separated. That was no secret. Now, we were co-parenting, raising our daughter, both daughters. He's been very active in Kari's life since she was 9. I mean, since she's 9 now, since she was 4. I planned every single detail, everything. None of them niggas helped me. As far as with a photographer who, again, I asked to come to the balloon release. Now, the next day, I did ask him if he could take pictures of the family beforehand, before the funeral. I wanted pictures of the family. I didn't want pictures at the funeral, actual funeral. I didn't know that he was going to stay and take pictures for the funeral. At first, I didn't know. I didn't know if he was still there. But the fact that the photographer knew my husband and I was honestly worried about him because it was so emotional. I didn't even know he was going to be there. And then you got these weird ass niggas talking about she didn't cry at all. First of all, I don't have to cry. But second of all, I was crying my eyes out. And I've cried every single fucking day. I've cried more than I've ever cried in my entire life these past 33. So the sick thing to me is the fact that all these blogs and all of these motherfuckers in the comment section know I was separated from my husband for over 2 years. I still showed up and did everything I needed to do, and I'll continue to do everything that I need to do because it's not done. There's so many things that I still have to take care of. All of his affairs that I'm still taking care of. And I will still take care of them. I'm talking about she moved on too fast. Oh, it was fake. Oh.
You know what, y'all? Here's my thing, right? I don't have a problem with a woman deciding that she wants to move on because at the end of the day, her husband is gone. He's not going to be able to come back. She still deserves to be happy as well, right? I get that. Two things can be right at the same time. My problem isn't the fact that she decided to move on. My problem is who she decided to move on with. Why would you choose a Bino? Except you trying to get in the circus. That's my problem with it. At a time that you should be trying to grieve, you trying to get on. You trying to get in. And unfortunately, it feels to me like you trying to do it off Chrisean's name because that's her ex. So I feel like you trying to start some drama with Chrisean so that you can be put back on. I don't like it. Because now you finna make what she say right about people trying to get clout off her. Not everybody, but you Masika, you definitely trying to get clout off Chrisean, and I don't like it. No, because you too old. At some point, you should know better. There should be a generation of reality stars that's leading the way and being the role models for the younger group, not trying to be them. Y'all trying to be baddies, but talk about baddies. Y'all on y'all shows fighting. When I started seeing fights happen on The Real Housewives and the Love and Hip Hop, I was like, oh, okay. People see that, the world likes seeing, y'all fight and act ignorant. So I guess every show that we're on now, we have to fight and act ignorant. Okay, I get it. Hence why I barely watch any of them anymore. My problem is how you decided to do this, Masika. Because why? Cloud chasing. You saw Hazel and you wanted to get in. I think Masika even had words with Chrisean before. So you oh my God. At some point you gotta, I keep saying, fellas, I'm praying for y'all. All of y'all out there that's single, fellas, I'm praying. Because if this is what is left in the dating pool for y'all, I'm really praying. I'm praying. And that might upset some of my bottle girls. I'm sorry. Look, if that makes me not girl to admit that some of these women be out here on some bullshit and I ain't with it. Masika, you trash for this. This is really trash. Bino, you trying to antagonize a child. Chrisean is still a child. I don't care what you say. And y'all know I'm not a part of the Chriseandom, but at the end of the day, right is right and wrong is wrong. At the end of the day, you trying to antagonize that girl to get her to pop off on you to somehow make you relevant again, and I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of it. Y'all too old for this. Y'all don't have no other way to get on besides this. Y'all swapping coochies and peckers like wet napkins at the end of the doggone night. The ones you getting ready to throw in the trash. You know, the ones that you done wiped your hands, your mouth, and part of the table from the food that dropped on the table. Yeah, that wet, dirty napkin. Y'all just nasty. Somebody need to tell you instead of telling you this stuff is cute. It's nasty. It's not ladylike. Can we get back to being ladies instead of hoes? I know the world and Amber Rose bald head ass done told y'all it's okay to be whores and sluts. Can we get back to being ladies?
Money.
Can we start that coalition?
Money.
Thank you, Niecy.
So much money.
Thank you so much. And yes, thank you. We did make our 1,000 subscribers. Y'all know I'm gonna create a 1,000 sub video for it. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I'm gonna create a video. Yeah, I am. What I might do if y'all want to, and what y'all can do is drop in the comments and let me know, either now or replay gang. If you want, I can drop my email and you guys can send me videos, and then I can take those videos and turn it into a 1,000 sub video of my Champagne Gang supporters and even visitors. You don't have to be a part of the Champagne City, but if you just want to say congrats with your glass of champagne in your hand, baby, get your glass of champagne in your hand. Say congrats. Send me that short video in an email, champagnesecrets@gmail.com, and I promise I'll put it together in a compilation and drop it, right? You better, or it's canceled for you, miss. I will. Am I the 1,000? Brittany, I think you might have been 1,001. Let me see. Hold on. Let me go back and see. Let me see. Oh, you know what? It's only going to show every 100. So it's not going to show me what number you were. But I think you were 1,001. I think we had another person that subscribed tonight that made the 1,000. Made the 1,000 subscriber. But thank you for joining us, Brittany. And everybody else, please do me a favor. Yep, Hyderica, that was it. I love that name. I'm going to have to turn that into a character in something. It sounds like she needs to be an aquatic character in some story. But y'all, listen, I don't like it. I don't like it. We ain't even finna keep watching that. I don't like it. All right, y'all, look, it's 8:05. We do have another show tonight. I told y'all this is part 1. That next show is either going to start at 10 p.m. or 11. We are going to be covering the whole situation with Ray J and Princess. We are going to be covering this Wack 100 Clubhouse. Y'all, I'm not on Clubhouse. Are y'all on there? Do I need to get on Clubhouse? Like, am I missing real tea? Real fizz? Not being on Clubhouse? Drop in the comments and let me know if I need to be in Clubhouse to really find out some stuff that's going on. But we're going to get into what Wack 100 had to say about Chrisean. on Clubhouse. We're gonna get into what Chrisean had to say about Ray J's situation. And I'm also trying to find. Thank you, Progressive One. Y'all better make it rain up in here, please. Talk your ish for real 1000 with the kissy faces. You on here tonight. If one more label try to stop me, I'm just saying. And y'all know I got the dreads. Don't play with me. So we gonna get into that. I'm trying to find this live of what's that boy name? YN33K 33NK something of him talking about this whole situation with Chrisean, but I am trying to find that, and then I do want to get into what's going on with Kanika and her mom. So we will be covering that tonight, either at 10 p.m. or 11. So make sure you have your notification bells on so you'll be notified whenever we jump into whichever sector we jump into for another show tonight, 10 p.m., 11. Make sure you pull up because we going to run it back. And the show going to be amazing. Thank you for joining me, Champagne Gang, FizzFam, and visitors to the Champagne City, babies. Always remember, if it doesn't cause you to elevate, it's causing you to depreciate. Now raise those glasses clinking. Let's drink till we meet again. Ta-ta.
That's when she told me champagne secret.